Hey everyone, it's me, what the? Tears rolling down out of my eyes. Wow. That was unexpected. Anyway, hey everyone, it's me, Mon Weezy. I'm back again. You may be asking yourself, why are you, playing some Adopt Me music for? Like, what the heck? Well, the answer is pretty simple. Today, I want to talk about the time I got scammed in Adopt Me. And little did you know, this is how I met the South Toaster himself. Sorry to call him out like this, but we met when he scammed me in Roblox. I want to say this was in 2019 or 2020, but I met him long before he had the name South Toaster. Let me get you into the lore here. But I remember, it was just a simple day, you know. I would play Adopt Me. I was an Adopt Me fiend. I loved Adopt Me. And I would always play wanting to get a turtle. I wanted a turtle, but I never had one, right? But I remember I kept like getting all these eggs. I would grind for eggs, get them. I would do anything I could do to get myself, but things are easier said than done. So what I did was I just went into like there's like, if I remember correctly, there's like the pet store and then all these like places around it, and in the middle there's like some grass and some streets, and in that area specifically, it was like it was like there's like a bunch of people there, always there. People do like trades, trust trades, things like that. And I just said, hey, does anyone have like any turtles I can have? And no one responded, but one. Someone said yes. They said, I have a turtle, but do you have any rare stuff? And I sold them my pet rock. And he said, oh my god, you have the pet rock? That's like so rare. You can't get that anymore. And I said, perhaps we can make a deal. If I give you this rock, will you give me the turtle? And he said yes. He even sent me a friend request, and I accepted it. And then he said, alright. I'm also pretty sure this is 2020, by the way. Anyway, I sent him the rock. And he kept telling me, hold on, give me like a day to give you the turtle. And I was like, okay. Now that I think about it, waiting one day to get that, kind of weird, right? But the next day came, and I was there waiting to get the thing, right? And I joined him to find him saying, you know, like, people would be asking, and he said, yeah, I have it, just give me like one day. What's going on here? Well, I went up to him and I said, hey, do you have my turtle? And he said, tomorrow. Tomorrow came, tomorrow, and I said, hey man, do you have my turtle or not? And he just said, get scammed, loser, and he left the game. And I was furious, and I wanted to unfriend him. But he had like a username, he changed it, and then he changed his avatar, and I was like, what the heck, this guy scammed me out of my pet rock, man. And yeah, and right now I have over it because it's Adopt Me, it's not that serious. But if you ask me in 2020 how I felt, I was okay about it. Every day since it happened, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Waiting, Mr. Toaster. Just waiting. Where is the turtle, Mr. Toaster? I gave you the rock. Where's the turtle? A deal was a deal. Don't leave me hanging here. I'm just gonna keep waiting and waiting, however long it takes, for that little turtle, the little adopt me trade. Don't let it go fake. Don't let it be false. I'll keep waiting, however long it takes. I'll keep waiting. I'll keep waiting until you deliver your end of the deal. I'll always be waiting in the shadows. But either way, that's in the past, and that's how we met. We're like good friends now. Imagine he's right here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, but hey, Mr. South Toaster, if you're seeing this, can I have my pet rock back, please? Thank you. And now, goodbye, everybody. This was me, Mon Weezy, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye.